Good morning, scientists. This is Mr. Overholt with the Winston-Salem Forsyth County School Science Department. Let's go outside and see what Tropical Storm Bertha had to bring for us last night. Currently, we've got dark gray clouds, lots of stratus. It is a calm morning. It is a warm morning in the big scheme of things. Let's head back in and check out the weather data more. Weather data, thanks to Davis Instruments and WeatherLink Network, 67 degrees Fahrenheit. Light winds out there coming from the south. High humidity, 95%. The air is nearly saturated. I'm surprised there's not mist coming down. Inch and a half of rain at Moore. That matches the inch and a half that I have here at the rain gauge in the garden. Our air pressure on the barometer is reading 30 and 600ths inches of mercury. It says it's rising slowly. I've been watching this since about 6:45, 7 o'clock, and it has increased about 300ths of an inch since then. As we go ahead and do our comparison, today we're having 67 degrees. It's the same as yesterday. Difference is yesterday we did not increase much off of that. It stayed in that upper 60s, low 70s most of the day. Today we are a little bit lower in air pressure than yesterday, not much. Our winds are coming from the south. I think that's what's going to happen. Today's winds, our temperatures are going to change. We'll look at that when we look at the windy map. Not having any winds. Currently, it is not raining. It did rain yesterday, and it is an inch and a half there. I'm saying it was raining. It was misting when I went outside this morning, so I put down raining on there. We're going to leave it just because we are going to be expecting more on there, and that was my observation at the time. Stratus clouds are covering the sky, and it is warm and calm. Let's go ahead and look at our weather map. We have the low, which is right here. That is what is left of Tropical Storm Bertha that came out of the Atlantic, moved pretty quickly coming from the south straight up through South Carolina, North Carolina. It's now in West Virginia, Ohio. That's what the mess they see right there. So that low is out there. We're going to continue to see that push out. This high pressure is still sitting out here in the Atlantic. We'll take a look at that also in the next map. Stationary fronts here, which means it's not moving very far, very fast. A little bit of a low on here, which is picking up some of that moisture out of the Gulf. And I'm going to throw some of that at us today. And that will be part of the reason why we continue to have some rainy weather today and tomorrow, a little bit on Saturday as well. I'm looking at this cold front over here. This ought to be coming through at some point. We'll look at that on the windy map too, to see when that cold front's going to come through. I do know it's not going to be in the 80s much next week, so I think that's something to keep our eye on. However, I do like the looks of the H's out here. Hopefully, these high pressures will continue to push things out so we can have a nice week next week. I think we're still going to be rainy all weekend here, till maybe Sunday afternoon. We could clear out. So we're going to have to keep our eye on that. Go ahead and look at the windy map here. Currently, we're at 68 degrees here. That's pretty accurate for what we saw before. Let's drop this in here and zoom it out just a smidgen. There's that cold front here. We saw that that's colder air is behind us. Just out of curiosity, I want to see. We're going to keep our time about the same. So let's go 8 o'clock on Saturday and 9 o'clock. That'll work. Okay, so this is the colder, is not to us yet, but we're getting there. Sunday. All right, so Sunday we're cooler here because of that. Oops, wrong button. So Monday, not 8 a.m. All right, Monday. So Monday we're cooler. That's that cold front that finally hits to us. So you can see where that is tracking for us. Will it keep on moving? Yeah, we'll start to come back up Monday, Tuesday, cooler. Start tracking back up on Wednesday and Thursday. I was just curious as to how long that was gonna hang out for us, set for us at cold fronts. Let's go back to right now. Now, we are going to increase. We should get close to 80 today. So this afternoon, we should see, 80 degrees here. That south wind blowing that air up from the tropics is increasing our temperatures. That wind shift on the wind vane is vital for what we're seeing there. And then let's look at our precipitation. We want to see what's going to happen out there for us. We see that there's a little bit coming from the south that could come to get us. It's not a pattern for us to have, but that high pressure that's sitting out in the Atlantic really is raining some havoc on what we've got as a normal pattern. Um, so that's going to track on up to us this afternoon with that, as well as some of the moisture coming out of the Gulf. Gives us more precipitation as the day goes on. Tomorrow morning, I think we clear back out a little bit. And as we clear on out, we start to see precipitation start coming through tomorrow. So today and tomorrow, scattered storms back on again. Let's watch on to those. I'm just curious as to what our pressures are throughout the day. So we're sitting at that same mark as just over 30. What happens during the day today? It is decreasing as we get into 4 o'clock or so this afternoon. Drop down a few hundredths. Not getting too crazy deep though. All right. Pressures aren't dropping big time, not getting crazy storms, but we are going to have some precipitation there. I'll bet you see some thunder and lightning on it as well. All right, so I want to see what is our rain accumulation. What is Wendy thinking we're going to get the next 24 hours? Another 4/10 of an inch. The next 3 days, we're getting just under an inch. So that's Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So probably by Sunday morning, we probably get right around that inch mark. Um, so we got to keep our eye on the sky, see what's happening out there. Keep checking on the weather data. I'm enjoying this. Not sure I'm reaching too many people with these, but let's see if we can't find some more weather watchers out there. Have a great day, and don't forget, we do science well.